Good evening and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight the Wildcats on the road to take on the Gibson Southern Titans. Jasper 16-4 after beating Northview 10-1 in their last game of the Hall of Fame Classic on Saturday night. Gibson Southern comes in at 12-4 on the season. Jack Albrand, the senior lefty, goes for the Wildcats. Logan Maurer will pitch for Chris May and the Titans. We'll take a break. We'll come back to Gibson Southern right after this on 18 WJTS. As Ben Hankey will lead things off against the right-hander Maurer of the Titans. Again, the Wildcats, after that win over Northview 10-1 on Saturday night. They also lost to Carmel 7-6 earlier in the day. Wind blowing straight in here at Gibson Southern. Pitch is in for a strike. This field is always so well taken care of under Coach Chris May. It's absolutely beautiful. It's green and we've got a lot of rain. This one slammed on the ground to second. Foster up with it. He throws on for the first out of the inning. Again, the Cats against Northview had a chance to punch them out early in that game, but Northview scored a run in the top of the fifth, and they went the full distance in that one. Morton, the Wildcat second baseman, stands in, pitches in for a strike. Farmer, Epperson, Bryant in the outfield, Reed, Caden Hurlis, Drew Foster, and Colton Oaks, the infield behind the plate, Oliver Hamilton. 0-2 now to Morton. Top of the first. Apologize for the camera angle tonight. It's life on the road. Morton, the 1-2 is low. Two and two with one away. Next offering. Morton slams it back. Foul counter. Foley waits on deck for the Wildcats. 2-2 to Morton. The wind and fire from Maurer. This one chopped wide of the bag at third. Terry Gilbert on the coaching line at third. Jason Albrand over at first. Cats at home, or actually on the road tomorrow against Lincoln, then at home Wednesday in that makeup game against North. Thursday off, Friday at Southridge, Saturday at Forest Park. Morton takes strike three at the knees. 2 away. First strikeout for Maurer. That'll bring up Connor Foley with 2 away here in the visitor first. Foley wastes this one foul. Foley had a couple of singles against the Knights on Saturday night. 11-4. The Cats out hit Northview. Both teams had 3 errors in the game. Foley waits and Maurer comes home. This one hit foul. Chris Hedinger swinging a hot bat, waits on deck. Cats 16-4, Titans 12-4. The 0-2 to the Wildcat third baseman tonight. Foley slams it into left field for a base hit. And that'll allow Hedinger to come to the plate. Hedinger, the right fielder, cleaning up tonight. And Bradley have switched places in the batting order. Hedinger takes a fastball right down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Foley, the runner at first base. Jack Albrand will do the pitching for the Wildcats. It's 370 to dead center field, 340 in the power alleys, and 305 down the right field line, 309 to left. 0-1 to Henninger, he pops it into right. Fly balls will be an adventure. Chasing it toward the corner is Bryant. It's out of play, first base side. Infielders and outfielders will not be able to give up on pop-ups today. No doubt about it. So 0-2 to Henninger. Cats a base runner over at first. Oakes holds him on. Maurer throws it. This one hit on the ground in the hole between third and short. Shortstop Hurlis keeps it in the infield. Foley will stop at second. Henninger aboard at first. First and second now for the Wildcats. For Drew Bradley, the Wildcat catcher. Is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Foley out at second. He takes off. Bradley slams this one down the third baseline. They call it foul. Oh, we'll try it again. Bradley bucking for extra bases here with 2 outs. Oh, and 2. Cat runners at first and second. They play behind the runner at first. And the pitch. That is low. Bradley hits it on the ground. Hurlis out near the second base bag. Shovels on to Foster to end the inning. The Wildcats get a couple of men on, but they do not score. We played through a half here in Fort Branch, or outside of Fort Branch. Cats nothing, Titans nothing. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Gibson Southern, Jack Allbrand on the hill. Allbrand 3-1 with a 1.29 ERA. He's worked in 21 2/3 innings. This is his 5th start of the season. He'll face Epperson, the center fielder, to lead things off. Brand went 5 innings, pitched really well in the Castle game on Thursday night. Pitches outside. Bradley's behind the plate. Lucas Tim getting the start in left field tonight. Ryan Like in center. Chris Henninger in right. Foley, Hankey, Morton in right. The infield. Allbrand the 1-0. This one a strike at the knees. Bradley again behind the plate. So 1-1, Jack, with Epperson, Maurer, and Dickerson, the scheduled hitters for Coach Chris May. 2-1, threw it by him. Again, Gibson in that 3A sectional that will be staged at Princeton this year. They drew Southridge right out of the gate. Well, not out of the gate. They have the bye game on Monday afternoon. The 2-2. He blew it by him. Strikeout, number 1 for Allbrand, 1 away. Titans beat Southridge on Thursday night, 10-0 at League Stadium. That was a night where all the other games in the area were rained out, including Jasper and Evansville North. This one pumped in for a strike. 0-1 to Maurer, the starting pitcher. Slightly open at the plate, bats from the right side. Allbrand sends it home, breaking ball outside. 1-1 to count. 1 away here. Bottom of the first, Titans and Wildcats. 1-1 pitch. Slash foul, right field side. One-two pitch. That's out. Brand lets it rip. This one line drive, right center field for a base hit. And the Titans have a man on. So Levi Dickerson, the designated hitter, gets in, hits for Bryant, the right fielder. Adam Thompson, the courtesy runner at first base. Swing and a miss. To Dickerson, the three-hole hitter for the Titans. 0-1. One away. Cats have the double play possibility. Allbrand comes to the belt and throws over. Back is the base runner. Again, wind just blowing now in towards third base. It was just blowing in the majority of the time here today. Brand throws it a curveball outside, and it's 1-1 here to Dickerson with Hurlis, the shortstop, on deck for Gibson. One away. Allbrand cuts it loose, and he's a tad tiredy, and he's down 1-2. Curveball hit up the middle into center field for a base hit. First and second for Gibson Southern with one man gone, and cleanup man Caden Hurlis will bat. Right-handed hitter Hurlis, first and second. Fastball misses. Foul back. One, Allbrand pours it home. Just a bit low, 2-1. First and second, Titans bat here in the home first. Inside. Here's the 3-1. Wasted foul. Brand peeks out at the runner at second, the 3-2. Ball 4, and the bases are full of Titans here. Hamilton, the catcher, bats here with one away. Titans at every base here in the bottom of the first inning. One-zero. Fouled off. Strike outside corner. Good pitch by Jack right there. Bases loaded here for the Titans. Just one gone. 1-2 pitch from Allbrand to Hamilton, and he fouls it off. So 1-2 at holding, with Oaks, the first baseman, on deck. Pitch. It's up 2-2. Still one gone. The 2-2 popped up. Shortstop Hankey battling the wind. And he makes the catch, straddling the left field line in shallow left. Big pitch there by Jack for the second out of the inning. And Oaks, the first baseman, will bat with the bases loaded and 2 away here in the home first. Brand still works from the stretch. This one fouled away, first base side. Due up for the Cats in the second, right, Wallace and Like. Oh, 1 delivery. That's a strike at the knees, so Allbrand works ahead of this hitter, Oaks. This one fouled back into the glove of Bradley for the strikeout. Allbrand punches out 2 here in the first. Gibson Southern leaves them loaded. We'll head to the top of the second. Gibson Southern nothing, Wildcats nothing. We're coming back with more here on 18 WJTS. Back to Gibson Southern, no score. Right to lead things off for the Wildcats. Swings and misses. Maurer had a strikeout back in the first, gave up a couple of hits, but the Wildcats left those guys out there. Wright takes a 58-footer for a ball. Wallace and Like to follow here in the top of the second. 1-1 pitch with nobody on and nobody out. This one glides low. 2-1-2, Wright. Maurer will fire the 2-1 to Matthew, and he swings and misses. A ball that dove away into the left-handed batter's box. So Maurer Drops the glove and throws that break even. Popped up right center field. And that'll be Bryant making the play for the first out of the inning. One away for Wallace, who hits for Tim, getting the start in left field today. So one gone. The kick and the fire. It's low. Cats at Lincoln tomorrow take on the Alices at Hill Field. 6 o'clock start over there. Have it for you later on at 10. Then the big one with North on Wednesday night in a makeup game. Wallace line drive into center field. It will drop for a base hit. Wallace picks up the third Wildcat hit of the game. So here comes Ryan Like with a runner at first and one gone. That is low. Cats again go to Southridge on Friday night. Forest Park game Saturday afternoon at 1. Pretty aggressive week. Just 2 more weeks with tonight's game here in the regular season. Like bunts it out in front of the plate. The catcher fields, throws on to first base. They cut him down. Runner moves up to second base for Allbrand. Sacrifice bunt for Like. And Allbrand will stand in with a runner in scoring position. The Cats left 2 last inning. Top of 2, no score. Cats again will play Memorial Day Saturday in the bye game against Harrison. It's the second game of the day out there at Bossy Field. Allbrand shortens up, pulls the bat back. Reed comes charging in at third just a bit with 2 away. First baseman Oakes off the line and on the grass somewhat at first base too. The 1-0 outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. Hankey, the leadoff man, on deck here in the second. Maurer throws it. Allbrand squares the bunt, bunts through, and it's 1-2. Maurer, plateward. Allbrand hits it on the ground to second. Foster up with it. On to first. Bad throw. And an error on the throw, and they throw in behind the runner at third base, so runners are on the corners. First error of the game for the Titans. A throwing error that could have been the third out of the inning. Instead, that turns the lineup over to Hankey to lead things off here. Or he led things off. He bounced to Foster earlier. This one chopped on the ground. Foster again charges on to Hurlis at shortstop for the fielder's choice. Cats leave a couple out on the bases here in the second. We'll head to the home second. No score. Cats and Titans here on 18 WJTS. We go to the bottom of the second. Drew Foster, the second baseman, gets in against Allbrand. Titans left 3 back in the bottom of the first. Allbrand, the lefty, comes home and he fires it right past Foster. Bottom third of the order for the Titans here. Cats have out hit Gibson Southern 3-2. Pitch low from Jack. Bunt, fouls it off. Fastball from Allbrand misses outside. And the Cats will need all that pitching again this week with the 5 games on the docket. The 2-2, chopped on the ground. Foley will field it on a short hop, pat the glove, throw, and cut down Foster at first, one away. With one gone, Reagan Farmer, the left fielder, bats. Jack throws a fastball high. 1-0 to the left fielder of the Titans. They play him shallow with that wind blowing in. This one hammered right up the middle into center field for a base hit. Third hit of the game for the Titans. A one-out single for Garrett Reed, the third baseman. Tries to bunt and bunts it right off the umpire. And hits him in the face mask. Those hurt. Fouled it off. And we'll have an 0-1 pitch right after we take care of this deal. So 0-1. Brand throws it over there. Reed at the plate with an 0-1 count. One away. Cats have the double play situation in order. Tries to bunt again. Third base side. Foley will come in, bobble it, and everybody's safe. First Wildcat error of the game. First and second now for Gibson, and we go back to the top, and Epperson, who struck out earlier. Fouls it back into the glove of Bradley. While Brad pumps it home. Misses outside. 1-1. Jack wheels back towards second. One pitch. Slash foul, first base side. And Epperson with 2 strikes here. Maurer, the pitcher, on deck. One man out, runners at first and second for Gibson Southern. One, two. Got him. Struck him out for the second time today. 2 away. Strikeout number 3 for Jack. And Logan Maurer, the first baseman, will stand in, or the pitcher, I should say, will stand in. He singled earlier. Single here would plate the first run of the game, most probably here in the bottom of the second. Brand peeks back at the runner and brings it home. Breaking ball chopped straight back. 1 pitch. Runner takes off. Nope. Bluffs going and goes back to second. So 1-1 here. Fouled away. One and two. Albrand wheels back towards second and throws it back. Runner back. So 1-2 here to Logan Maurer. Pitch low. 2-2. Break even. Got him. Struck him out. Gibson leaves a couple of more guys out there. Here in the bottom of the second, no score after 2. Jasper nothing, Gibson Southern nothing. We're back with more after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Gibson Southern. Cody Morton leads things off here in the third against Maurer. Morton, strikeout victim back in the first inning. No score, hits tied at 3 apiece. 12-4 Gibson Southern, 16-4 Jasper here at Gibson Southern on a Monday night. Cats at Lincoln tomorrow. Morton takes this one for a ball, 1-0. Maurer drives it home. This one in for a strike. Morton lofts this one up into right. Noah Bryant will have it blow toward the right field line this time, and he makes the catch. Oh, one away for Foley. The third baseman singled earlier. 1 of 3 Wildcat hits. So Foley ready to go here. He'll pitch on the weekend either against Southridge or Forest Park. Foley slashes this one first base side. One and one. Foley waits, pops it up again, out of play. One and two. Maurer drops the glove and brings it Foley's way. Tails outside. Break even. This one slammed up the middle into center field for a base hit. Foley 2 for 2. Well, with one away, Hedinger will stand in. Takes a fastball right down the middle from Maurer. Top of the third. Cats trying to get on the board here first. 0-1 is in for a strike. Runner Foley takes off, throws. Now they snap it down to first base and nearly nab Foley. 1-2. Hettinger back deep into left field, hit it on a line, and that is up against the wall. Foley will round third. Here comes the relay back in. The throw is a good one, and he is gone. What good execution by the Wildcats. Foley kind of let up a bit, or by the Titans, I should say. Foley kind of let up, rounding third, and he gets cut down. Hettinger goes into second base on the double. It was well executed run down there, or the cutoff by the Titans. Foley 7-6-2 at the plate, and now Bradley will stand in with 2 outs. This one up. So Hettinger's still in scoring position out there. Time called. Bradley pops it up, right field. Bryant will come in and make the catch for the third out of the inning. Wildcats had some traffic on the bases, but they come up empty here in the top of the third. We'll head to the home third. Wildcats nothing, Titans nothing. More baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Gibson Southern. We head to the bottom of the third, no score. Allbrand back on for another inning of work. Brand has given up 3 hits so far. Struck out 4. Dickerson, the DH, bats, fouls the first pitch he sees off. It's 0-1. Next pitch, hit on the ground in the hole between third and short. Hankey ranges over, comes over the top, got him. Nice play by Ben Hankey. Kind of slid to one knee and cut his man down at first base. Chris May did not like that one. Bang, bang, play at first. Right hung with it at first base as well. And here comes Hurlis, the shortstop. He walked earlier. Swing and a miss. 0-1. This one lofted back into right. Hettinger on his horse, and he reaches back. He can't come up with it. Into second base is Hurlis with a double. Fifth hit of the game for the Titans, or the 4th hit of the game, I should say. And that'll bring up Hamilton, the catcher. Back to the screen now. A runner will be at third base with 1 out. So something to the right side or in the outfield could possibly score the go-ahead run here in the home third. Popped him up, though, right behind the first base bag. Right, now drifting into foul territory, makes the catch. And good play by Wright, hanging with it with now 2 away. Again, that win is treacherous. And Oaks will stand in. They have already left 5 through the first 2. So Oaks, strikeout victim earlier. Big right-handed hitter, hands back. Strike right down the middle here. 0-1 with 2 away. Next pitch, that is outside. One here. Chopped on the ground towards Foley at third. It's foul. So I'll Jack out ahead 1-2 here. Pitch from getting out of this inning. Again, Gibson Southern with some action on the bases here in the third. So Oaks gets back in 1-2 to him. Brand in agreement with Bradley. Breaking pitch high. Two and two. Big pitch here. I want to go to 3-2. Brand cuts it loose to Oaks. Barely missed outside portion. 3-2, 2 gone. Runner at third for the Titans. Oaks waits. Brand fires it. And it's out of the zone. The runner's going to try to come in to score, and he slides in. Wildcats did not cover home plate right away. Ball got away from Bradley on ball 4, and the Titans lead 1-0. And that was rather shoddy execution by the Wildcats. Second walk for Aubrand. Foster, the second baseman, gets in. Pitch in for a strike. 1-0 Gibson Southern here in the bottom of the third. Brand throws over. Fastball high. And it's 1-1. Base runner at first with 2 away for Gibson. They have gotten on the board first here in the home third. Brand to the belt, and he comes home. Out. Two and one. 3-1. Runner at first, 3-1 here. Strike right down the middle, 3-2, 2 outs. Runner at first will be moving. On a pitch to the plate here. Foster grounded out to Foley earlier. Gibson leads 1-0. Aubrand will throw the payoff pitch to Foster, at first to throw over. The 3-2 from Aubrand. on the way. And that hit him. First and second now. First hit batsman for Jack here in the ball game. First and second, Brian Kirchhoff out to the mound to talk it over with his lefty and the rest of the Wildcat infield. Gibson Southern will have Farmer, the left fielder, bat here with a runner at first, a runner at second, and with 2 outs when play resumes here. In the bottom of the third, Titans lead 1-0. Another runner in scoring position here for Farmer. Pitch in for a strike on the outside corner. Brand works ahead of this hitter. Brand checks the runner at second. Throws the 0-1. Outside this time, and it's 1-1. Gibson Southern leads 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. Jack plateward. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second base. Ball gets into center field, but the runner can't move up. So 1-2 here to Farmer. Reed, the third baseman, on deck. The 1-2 pitch. Low. Looked like Farmer tripped in the batter's box. Tries to walk it off. So 2-2, 2 gone. Runner at first, runner at second here. Titans lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the third from Gibson Southern. Albrand comes to the ready. Wheels back towards second without a throw. The break even. Fouled it back into the glove of Bradley for the strikeout. Once again, Gibson Southern leaves a couple out there, but they do get on the board, and through 3, they lead Jasper 1-0. We'll come back with more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back out to Gibson Southern. Matt Wright leads things off here in the top of the fourth. Titans lead 1-0. First pitch to Wright is out of the zone. Maurer's thrown good baseball here. He's given up 5 hits, but has kept the Wildcats off the board. Maurer brings it home. This one dives low. Wants to get off to a good start here with that 1-0 lead. Wants a new baseball. Wright, Wallace, and Like here. Right at the plate will bring it home. Maurer throws it in there for a strike, 2-1. Wright rips it down the right field line for a base hit. Wright rounds first and will stop right there before he goes any further. So here comes Wallace. Sixth hit of the game for the Cats against Maurer. Wallace at the plate with Like on deck, runner at first, Wright. Wallace singled earlier. Takes this one outside and low, 1-0. Wallace bangs the plate with that aluminum bat. Strike at the knees. One. Wallace swings at one out of the zone. He's down 1-2 here. Right, the runner at first takes his lead. Hold the runner on. Maurer brings it. Wallace swings at one again over his head, but he stays alive, 1-2. Right at first, Wallace hits it on the ground in the hole between third and short into left field for a base hit. First and second for the Cats with nobody out. Seeing eye single. Seventh Jasper, and here comes Like, and he'll be asked to lay one down here. He's going to bunt here and move the runners up, or at least attempt to bunt. First, Hamilton will adjust his equipment. Squares, pitch high, 1-0. And the bunt on, bunts it nicely, third base side, that's trouble. Everybody's going to be safe. Infield hit for Like, bases loaded for the Wildcats. 3 straight hits here for Jack Allbrand. Brand reached on an air his last time up. 1-0 Titans, but the Wildcats threatening. They move the infield in here. Allbrand hits it on the ground to the right side, into right field for a base hit. 1 run will score. We're tied at 1 on the RBI single by Jack Allbrand. Everybody goes station to station, and still nobody out. 1-1 now for Hankey. Hankey 0 for 2. Takes one low, 1-0. Cats have a great opportunity to add on here. 1-1 our score. Maurer out of the full windup. Blocked by Hamilton. Chris May out to talk it over with Maurer here. With a 2-0 count. And that's going to be it here for Maurer. We've got a pitching change. 1-1 our score. Cats and Titans here in the top of the 4th. Cats threatening some more. We'll take a break and come back with more after this. Southern, as Garrett Reed goes to the mound. 3 innings of work for Maurer. Giving up the 9 hits, 1 run so far. He's responsible for all 3 guys on the bases. Couple of strikeouts and not walk a batter, as Ben Hankey is up there with the 2-0 count here. Cats have tied the game here in the top of the 4th inning. Jasper's out, hit the Titans 9-4. Hankey again with a 2-0 count against the righty Reed here. Cody Morton on deck for the Wildcats. Reed works from the stretch and throws it plateward. Hankey takes it at the belt for a strike. It's 2-1. Maurer goes to play third. Titans have the double play situation at all infield bases. The 2-1. Morton takes that one at the knees for a strike, and the count squares at 2-2. Nobody out, one across for Jasper in a 1-1 game here in the fourth. Morton waits, Reed cuts it loose. Morton chops it wide of the bag at third. Fouls it off, stays alive. So we'll try it again here. The break even to Hankey. Hits it on the ground, is short. Hurlis to second for one. Relay back to first, not in time, as Wallace comes in to score, and it's 2-1 Wildcats. So Albrand erased at second base for the first out of the inning. Fielder's choice for Hankey, and here comes Morton. That run charged to Maurer. First and third. Morton takes it for a strike. So like at third, Hankey the runner at first, Morton with runners on the corners and one gone. The 0-1 pitch from Reed to the Wildcats second baseman. Morton pops it back deep into left. Going back on it is Farmer, and he'll watch it go. A 3-run homer off the bat of Cody Morton gives the Wildcats a 5-1 lead. So Morton hits the 3-run homer here. And Foley will be the hitter now. Cats with a 5 spot here in the top of the fourth. Foley will stand in. He is 2 for 2. He drove a couple of balls between third and short his last time up. 1-0 here to Foley. Big swing, chops it foul. That was Morton's second home run of the season. Hit one earlier at Northeast DuBois. The 1-1 to Connor. Fastball, good pitch, and it is 1-2. Foley pops this one up. Shallow center, and it will drop for a bloop single. So Foley aboard with one out, the 11th hit of the game for the Wildcats. Second issued by Reed, and here comes Hettinger. Cats with 5 here in the top of the fourth. Pitch. Breaking ball to Hettinger. 0-1 now. Foley at first. Pause. And the pitch to Hettinger. Big swing. Fouls it off third base side. And it's 0-2. Runner at first, Foley. On deck, Drew Bradley. The 0-2. Hettinger stays off, snap throw to first base, and they picked him off. That's a couple of different times that Foley's been picked off bases this season. Two gone. Pitch to Hettinger in the dirt. So 2 away. Cats lead 5-1. The next pitch on the way. Hettinger fouls it off, left field side. 2-2 the count to the Wildcat right fielder, Chris Hedinger. Gibson Southern trying to shut it down here. The 2-2 pitch. Hedinger pops it up. First base side, foul territory. Hamilton battling the wind, and he can't come up with it. So Hedinger will get some new life here. So Hedinger, the 2-2 count. Reed will throw the break even. Back deep into right field, but Bryant will come in. That wind just knocks it down, and the Wildcats are retired, but not before they score 5 here in the top of the 4th. The 3-run shot by Morton, the big blow in the inning. We'll head to the home 4th. Cats 5, Titans 1. We're back after this. Back to Gibson Southern. Jack Albrand works with a 4-run lead. 5-1 Cats. Gibson scored in the bottom of the 3rd, but Jasper hit him with a 5 spot. Cody Morton, a 3-run bomb to left. Reed stands in against the lefty Albrand, and he'll fire the first pitch. Cut out and missed. It's 0-1. Tim, Like, and Hedinger in the outfield. Foley, Hankey, Morton, and right the infield. Drew Bradley behind the plate. Albrand throws the 0-1 to Reed, and he rifles it back into the screen. Reed then back to the top with Epperson and Logan Maurer. Home 4th, 5-1 Cats on top. Right behind the bag and off the line at first, the 1-2, or the 0-2, I should say. Fouls it away. The 0-2 delivery. This one hit on the ground. Morton ranges over, bobbles it, and Reed is safe. So the Wildcats commit their 2nd error of the game. So back to the top, and Epperson. Runner at first. Pitch dives low. 5-1 Jasper. Bottom of the 4th here at Gibson Southern. Reed takes his lead at first. Hold the runner on, do the Wildcats. Albrand throws it. This one fouled away, first base side and out of play. One and one. Albrand has given up 4 hits in this game. Cats had 6 hits last inning in that 5 spot. The 1-1, Epperson squares, but Reed takes off. Now they've got the run down. They throw into second base, and they cut the runner down. They were going off the base, a little bit on first movement, and the pickoff. So, base is clean now with 1 away. A 1-1 count to the hitter. Popped up, first base side, right, foul territory. Drifting over by the fence, and he cannot make the catch as it went over the fence after it glanced off his glove. A little bit of foul territory over there. 1-2 pitch. Got a little bit outside, 2-2. One away, Titans bat here in the bottom of the fourth, down 4, 5-1. Down the right field line, foul. Hettinger chases it in the corner down there, and it falls. The 2-2 popped up over the first base bag. Wright can't come up with it, and it's a base hit. So that pickoff looms big. Allbrand gives up his 5th hit of the game. And Logan Maurer will stand in. Back into the screen. Cats at Lincoln tomorrow to take on the Owlses. Owlses will be in Gibson Southern Sectional over at Princeton. 0-1. Allbrand throws over first, though. Oh, 1. That is out. Pitch on the way. That's a fastball that's high. Brand goes over. Three-1. Outside, first and second. Allbrand's third walk. Inning continues for Levi Dickerson, the designated hitter. Pitch high. Dickerson hit that ball between third and short that Hankey went to a knee for and came up firing. Bang, bang play at first base. Two and one now. First and second for Gibson Southern here. Plays off of it. It's 3-1. It's a strike. With one away here, Gibson Southern with some traffic on the bases. They've stranded 7 so far through the first 3. Dickerson waits, and Allbrand brings it. Fouls it off straight back. Albrand looks at the runner at second, throws it to Dickerson, walked him, and the bases are loaded. Bring up Hurlis, the shortstop. Terry Gilbert going to go out to the mound here. This may constitute a pitching change. And we will have a pitching change. Will Wallace will be the new Wildcat pitcher here at Gibson. Southern Cats lead 5-1. We'll take a break and we'll come back with more after this. Back to Gibson Southern. Will Wallace on the hill for the Wildcats. He'll face Hurlis here with one out in the bottom of the fourth. The bases are loaded. Jasper leads 5-1. Wallace throws it, and immediately Hurlis base hit into center field. It's 5-2. Cats cut the throw. So that run charge to Albrand. He gives up 2 runs on 5 hits. And Wallace gives up the single to center field. RBI for Hurlis. And here comes Hamilton, the catcher. Still bases loaded. 6th into the game for the Titan 9. Wallace works from the stretch. Pitch is high. Pitch out of the zone. Two and 0 with 1 gone. Pitch low, 3-0. 5-2, Titans trying to rally back. Trailed 5-1 heading into this inning. 3-0. Strike. Severe outside corner. Three and 1 with 1 gone. Bases full of Titans. Wallace, plateward. Strike right down the middle. Three-two. Fouled it off. Three and 2. Titans at every base. Ball hit on the ground at Foley at third, and he boots it. Hanky picks it up, and everybody's safe. It's 5-3. So bases are still loaded. 5-3. And Oaks, or excuse me, Logan Thomas stands in. Takes it for a strike. Pitch low. One and 1, bases loaded for Gibson Southern. Wallace throws it right back to the mound. To home for one, the relay back to first base. That's a double play. 1 6-3, and the Wildcats are out of the inning, but the Titans do pick up a couple of runs here in the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-3 in favor of the Wildcats as we head to the top of the fifth. We'll have more after this. Back for the top of the fifth, 5-3. Cats lead Gibson Southern. Drew Bradley, Matthew Wright, and Will Wallace to hit here against Reed. Cats scored 5 in the fourth after they were down 1-0. Bradley 0 for 2 in the game. 1-0. Bradley pops it up right field. Bryant toward the line. And it is hooking over there. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Diving catch in right field again. That wind is absolutely brutal. It's blowing all over the place today. So here comes Matthew Wright, 1 for 2. He scored a run back in that 5-run fourth. It's all breaking ball. It's inside and low. Right, ready, the 1-1 to him. Pops it back deep into left, down the line, and it is foul. One, two. It's into the dirt. The break even now to Wright. Bounces into the dirt. 3-2. Hit on the ground in between third and short. Third baseman flags it down. Maurer and cuts down right. Two away for Wallace. Wallace, a couple of hits so far today. Pops it up, first base side out of play. Top of the fifth here. Cats lead 5-3. Wallace now doing the pitching. Takes it just a bit low. Wallace skies it into right. And Bryant over. And he'll make the catch for the third out of the inning. Cats go in order here at the top of the fifth. We'll head to the Gibson Southern fifth. Jasper 5, Titans 3. More baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Gibson Southern, bottom of the fifth. Drew Foster to lead things off. Will Wallace throwing his first full inning in relief of Allbrand, and this one lined into left field for a base hit. Titans down 5-3 here in the fifth. Trying to rally back. Reagan Farmer, the left fielder, bats. They're bunting, bunts the ball over the dugout, first base side. Oh, and one. Swung on and missed. Snap throw down to first. Runner back. Bottom of the fifth here. 5-3 Jasper. Struck him out. So Garrett Reed will stand in with one out and a runner at first. One-0 delivery. It's high. Runner at first with one gone. Reed and back at the top and Epperson. Barring a double play ball, this one a strike at the knees and it's 2-1. Reed pops it into center field. In comes Like, and he makes the catch. 2 away. So Epperson, the leadoff man, bats here. He's 1 for 3 in the game so far tonight. 5-3 Cats, bottom of the fifth. There's a strike pumped in there. Runner at first. Here's the pitch from Wallace. Popped up, left field. Allbrand camps underneath it and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. Titans do not score here in the bottom of the fifth. We'll head to the sixth. Cats 5, Titans 3. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS. We go to the top of the sixth. Cats lead 5-3. Ryan Like leads things off. He singled and also laid down a sacrifice bunt so far in this game. Like pops this one into the left center field gap for a base hit and gets by the left fielder Farmer. Like will chug for second, and he is gone. Now Terry Gobert didn't agree with that, and he's going to go talk it over with the base umpire here. Like still going to stay on the base. Terry said he tagged him high. 1 away. So Like gets the base hit, but cut down at second base. Comes Jack Allbrand. He singled as well as last time up in that 5-run fourth. Line drive, right field. Allbrand Singles back to the top with Ben Hankey. Timeout called. Chris May out to talk it over here with Reed. Looks like we're having a new Gibson Southern pitcher here in the 6th. Cats lead 5-3. We'll take a break. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS Sports. Back to Gibson Southern. Noah Bryant on for the Titans. He has a base runner at first with one gone. Ben Hankey at the plate. Jasper on top, 5-3 here in the top of the 6th. Bryant, the left-hander, comes home and he misses. 1-0 here. Hankey pops it back deep into left field, twisting toward the corner. Farmer can't catch up with it. Aubran stops at third, and Hankey with a double. So second and third with Morton at the plate. Morton hit a 3-run homer his last time up. Pitch high. It's low to Cody. Second and third for Jasper here in the 6th. Two-0 offering. Hit on the ground to the right side. Good work by Morton. He drive in the run. It's 6-3. The third goes Hankey. 2 away. Foley steps in. He's 3 for 3. They're going to put him on for Hettinger. Will they put Hettinger on? Looks like no. Pitch to Hettinger is low. Hettinger singled and doubled so far, also flown to right field. First and third with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Hettinger chops it up the third base line, foul. A 1-1. Henninger takes it inside. Henninger takes this one high, and it's 3-1. Drew Bradley waits on deck with 2 outs. 3-1, 2 outs, runners at first and third. We'll see if Foley is moving here. Hankey down at third. 3-1. Outside ball 4. And Bradley will stand in. 6-3 Jasper, a 14-hit attack for the Cats here. Time called, pitching coach will jog out here. So the bases are loaded with 2 away, and Bradley so far has bounced into a fielder's choice, flew out to right and also lined to right. Pitch to Bradley. Fastball inside. Matthew Wright would be next here in the 6th. One 0 on the way. That is high. 2-0. Bradley ready, and the pitch. Low. Snap throw down to third base. Nearly goes into left field. But great play by Maurer to keep it from going into left field on a snap throw. It's 3-0 with the bases loaded here. Three and 2, or 3-0, I should say, with 2 outs. Ball 4, and that walks in a run, make it 7-3. RBI for Bradley. Braden Giesler runs at first base. So here it comes Wright with 2 outs, and the base is loaded. It is a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Wright takes that one high. One offering to Wright, hits it on the ground in the hole between third and short. And they will not get anybody. Foley comes in. It's 8-3. Infield base hit for Wright. And Will Wallace will stand in. Cats with 15 hits on the ball game. Chris May out. And we may have another pitcher. be Hurlis coming in. And we will have a pitching change. Cats lead here in the top of the 6th, 8-3 at Gibson Southern. We'll come back with more after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Gibson Southern. 2 outs, bases loaded. Cats lead 8-3. Will Wallace at the plate against the new pitcher, Caden Hurlis for Gibson Southern. Pitch low. Cats with a 15-hit attack so far tonight. Bases full of Jasper Wildcats. Here in the top of the 6th, the 1-0 to Wallace is in for a strike. And it squares the count up at 1-1. Plateward misses low. Ride at first. Giesler at second. Hedinger, the runner, at third. 2-1. It's a strike on the outside portion. Ryan Like would bat for the second time in this inning if Wallace can get on. The 2-2. 3-2. The runners will be off with the pitch plateward now. Bases loaded. The 3-2, here we go. Wallace hits it on the ground into right field for a base hit. Hedinger will score. Here comes Giesler. And the Wildcats pick up 2 on the RBI single to right field by Will Wallace. So, Wright goes to third. And Like will bat for the second time tonight here in this inning. In the 6th. 10-3 our score. 16 hits. Hurlis throws it out of the zone, 1-0. First and third here. Strike at the knees, the count goes to 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Cats with 5 here in this inning. Into the dirt. Hamilton blocks it. Throw down to second base, and it gets away. And another run comes in to score. Wright jogs in. It's 11-3. Widesapple running for Wallace now at second base. 2-2. Good throw would have had him, but once the ball got in the dirt, the break even to Like. Called third strike to end the inning, but the Wildcats get a 6th spot here in the top of the 6th. They lead Gibson Southern 11-3. We're back with more after this. Back to Gibson Southern. Cats have increased their lead to 11-3. Maurer, the third baseman, gets in against Wallace. Maurer goes down swinging. Strikeout for Wallace. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up Dickerson. Pitch out of the zone. Sophomore brings it home, and it's in for a strike. One. Swung out and missed. It's 1-2. Bottom of 6 we play. Titans down 11-3 to Wallace and the Cats. Allbrand started, went the first 3 1/3. Got him with a breaking ball. 2 away. This one fouled away. The bat of Hurlis. Chopped on the ground towards third. Foley will not be able to pick it up. It's an infield base hit. So Hamilton, the catcher, will bat. Oh, and 2. Throw over, back in time, the base runner. This one looped into right field. That will get down for a base hit. First and second now with 2 outs. Logan Thomas will stand in. Thomas will bat. So with 2 outs, Gibson Southern with the runner at first, a runner at second. Pitch low, gets away from Bradley. The runners don't move up. 25 combined hits. Jasper has 15. Gibson Southern 10. A marathon game here. Only in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch, and is in for a strike. 1-1. Wallace straightens up on the mound and cuts it loose, swung on and missed. The 1-2 from Wallace. Hit on the ground towards second. Morton has it go into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in. The runner's safe. He did not slide. It's 11 to 4 now. Morton was shading the runner over towards, or hitter over towards second base. Tried to get it, but it trickles into right field. First and second now for the Titans with 2 outs. Foster will bat. (11-4). Foster waits. Right down the middle with the strike. 1-1. One and two. Low. Runner tries to go up to third. They throw in behind the runner at first base. Safe. Barely got back. Two and two. Popped up, out of play, first base side. Foster back in. The 2-2 count with 2 outs. Runners on the corners for the Titans. Down 11-4. Runner takes off, 3-2, swung on and missed. Wallace strikes out 3 in the inning, but Gibson Southern does get a run through 6. It's 11-4 Jasper. We're back with more after this. Back for the top of the 7th inning. Hurlis on. He'll face Jack Allbrand to lead things off. Cats on top, 11-4 here. Allbrand shoots it into left field, down the line, foul. Allbrand, Hankey, and Morton scheduled hitters for the Wildcats here. Squares up the bunt, pulls the bat back. The 1-1. That is high. Two-one pitch. Allbrand skies it into center field. It's going to drop. Allbrand gets his 3rd hit of the night. 11-4 Jasper here on the top of the 7th, and here comes Ben Hankey. Hankey flies it into right center field. And the center fielder, Epperson, can't come up with it. Allbrand's going to scurry up to third, and he's in. First and third for the Cats. .29 hits. Jasper with 18. Gibson Southern with 11. Here comes Morton. He's got a 3-run homer earlier in this game. In for a strike. Runner takes off. Bluff throw down to second base. In at second is Hankey. Strike. Morton waves at that when he goes down swinging. So here comes Connor Foley, 1 away. Foley waits. Pitch in for a strike. Oh, and 1. In for a strike, 0-2. Cats at Lincoln tomorrow. 6 o'clock start. On the air at 10. The 0-2. Foley lays off that one with 1 away. Second and third, I should say. Allbrand at third. Hankey down at second. The 1-2. And Foley goes down swinging. Had 3 hits going into that at bat. 2 away for Hettinger, who has a double and a single tonight. Skies it into right center field. Going back on it is Bryant. And will make the catch for the third out of the inning. Last call for the Titans. Wildcats lead 11-4. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th after this. Back to Gibson Southern. Maverick Merkel to pitch what the Cats hope to be the last inning. So Maverick Merkel on. Swing and a miss by Farmer, the left fielder. Next pitch. Swung on and missed. Oh, 1-2. Pitch dives low. 2-2. Merkel kicks and fires. He got him. Struck him out. 1 away here in the 7th. 11-4 Jasper. 11 runs, 18 hits, 3 errors, 4 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors for Gibson Southern. So Reed will stand in. Merkel throws it, fastball up. Did not go. One and one to Reed. 1-1 pitch. Strike outside corner. 1-2 offering. Misses outside. 2-2. Next pitch. Thumbed into left center field for a base hit with one away. Ryan Holzmeyer will stand in. Fouled away. The 0-2. One and two. Swung out and missed, 2 away. Throw back over. One 0. Ball hit down the third baseline. That is fair. Going over to cut it off is Albran. Second and third now for the Titans. Here's the pitch. Strike in the knees, 1-2. Wallace, or excuse me, Merkel trying to nail it down. Here's the pitch, out of the zone. Merkel brings the 2-2 home. Fouled away. Merkel again stares in the 2-2. Here it is. Barely missed. Three and two, runners at second and third. The payoff for Merkel. Ball squibbed back to the mound. Merkel underhand to first, and this one's over. The Wildcats go to Gibson Southern and pick up a 11-4 win over the Titans here this evening. They go to 17-4 on the season. They'll be at Lincoln tomorrow. We'll have it for you later on at 10 right here on 18. Jasper 11, Gibson Southern 4. For Jeremy Marcos, I'm Kurt Guxa saying good night from Gibson Southern.